praying about us, guys. Unless that is... a Sancfordian, do you? Should last you a good while. Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff. That it? Fine.
Still alive, are you? The whole realm, as the old saying. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way. Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
There's talk of these skies drying.
Making them skies then. The omen is what?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. It's not true. We've lost some... Is everything we've received and everything promised? All done?
Otto, how fares the
realm? As long as you look past the fat stool.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds...
Do you have any...
Well, that depends on your definition.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have that. Could be that they don't.
I suppose not.
How is it that everyone... Not that you are to blame for the...
I'm sorry I couldn't save you.
My countrymen are stronger than you think.
I hope so.
Look at us. Tempting though it may be...
You believe this?
I don't know.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. but not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. Without the protection of their nations, it will...
Which is only ever going to end.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing. But pitchforks and palisades will do little should the King of Waloed deign to invade.
Battle cries of dread one die, in ruin riseless, as shrinks the glim, so spirits dim, unanswered call oppressed.
Is a storm coming soon?
Sid, did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effects of ether than most other beasts? Some say that's one of the reasons they were tamed for use as mounts and sumpters, so that an ether flood wouldn't mean instant death for their riders or drivers. Me, I reckon they built it up over generations. Too many foolish traders driving their birds into floods, and only the toughest surviving.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has... That, I believe, is a question of... And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their pride? But I dare say you remember your...
You think they're connected?
Well, he has certainly exhibited...
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first. Yet for all the fairy tales that had I the Journal of Moss the Chronic, you will forgive me,
Certainly not. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost with the darkening sky. But be that as it may, I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. What subject shall we consider today?
Clive, we have a problem. Only one? That would be a first.
It would. Actually, we had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a cashier at her gates and talk of monsters roaming the...
And don't forget Dalimil.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse break, and even if I could get word, which means... There's only two people.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Do you have any fresh water? Has this wine turned? Or is it my stomach?
Taste it.
I spoke to your friends.
That's fantastic news. It's been a while since we all sat in the way I see it.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything. And then there's Milan, who always sends those three are the backbone and without the market. Everyone needs a show. Right.
I hear you had me... If I'd have known, I would have...
A goat and 60 bloody six.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough.
Here they are! The woes of the world.
Never a truer word.
Sid. Should I be worried?
Jill. Clive.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said...
Indeed. Although...
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place, but the fact...
What did you...
As if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a And at this rate, it won't be the... I've tried reasoning with a
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to him?
What makes you think...
She makes a fair point.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats was... We hire mercenaries and have them...
And what happens when those mercenaries are We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And
I was about to ask you this.
Costness is in chaos. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only... I was here to do just that when Master Lubort...
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason is these are cursed skies, or an entire city.
We're still working on the skies. Perhaps we can find a solution.
I hope so.
Poor bastard. Couldn't run because of the weight of his load. Still, better a brat.
So, you see...
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry but have left to smolder.
My thoughts exactly. Both sides wish to protect their home.
And if there's one thing bandits like...
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, he'd let them choose for themselves.
That sounds like a recipe for...
A recipe for disaster is precisely... While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance... It may still be possible... Before present...
And that would be?
To pool our resources and...
When all that...
It appears we have a plan. Victor, pay Conrad a visit.
As you wish.
Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking.
Play along.
What he means to...
Picture it, Conrad. Your own city guard.
Buying more supplies. You might as well scatter seeds near a rat's nest. They're the problem, and only steel will solve it.
About that.
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamul's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards.
I can't believe that, actually.
Conrad's not what... And there's a reason why I...
My shop. Why would anyone do that?
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible.
All this after the last cell saws we paid for.
May be allowed to keep it. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord...
Lord
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that...
Indeed, sir. The nobles in the capital are buying. It is only a matter of time.
It is... And while I applaud your... Which means that if our humble town is to endure...
All right, if it will help. But you needn't have gone through...
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not...
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good. Merely that it... Now, my scouts should be returning shortly.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news. Both Conrad and Natalie with time.
Time no longer...
I take it your scout...
Technically, it would be the bandits who found all of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the...
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march
Very well. Jill and I will meet them.
The rest, my friend. Mistakes I concede are...
That is a lot of...
Then it will be for...
I thought you might...
We'll hold them off for us.
And we will do this.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
They mean to overwhelm us.
The townspeople...
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
Natalie, you did well out there.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us.
We all saved.
Conrad seems to have...
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your... The plan, granted, it only took an...
Calm now, Victor. Why, we are united. As for you, Sid...
I'll take that as a compliment.
The Akashic attacked us out of the blue. There's no telling when
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Martha. It's good to...
And you, Clive.
Otto said he'd been attacked by...
Those skies are what happened. There were hundreds of them. The rest are still down there now.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never off now. Where I need you is to let the men know you come to help.
We're on our way.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
This one.
It's over.
These men don't have...
If you've come to rob this place...
You are mistaken. We're here by
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There was...
Wade's men. Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left early.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after.
And to think you took them for
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them they were making ready to leave just as...
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift. And they got wounded with them!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any...
I will. You two be...
My brothers.
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still... But what about... I didn't... Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help, and by the looks of it...
We thought we could, but we didn't know there would be...
Behind you!
Damn it!
Do you think we can hold them?
We can certainly... Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do it.
It's over.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again you...
I see you're all...
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down East Pool.
A second...
Feel like fit.
Always.
Jill and I will make for East Pool. You'll need to move the injured...
Don't you worry about
The moment my men are safe...
Just patch me up as quick as you...
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Harper and the others won't be ready.
Kill! Get him!
This one. This one. Over here. Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round to wait. Shall we?
All yours, Torgal! Over here! It's
Do you see any more?
No.
But it won't be long before...
Then we make for...
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Or look, hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our...
How many of your men were in?
Oh, damn sight.
It was a hard-fought victory. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back. The inn here affords a good view of...
What do you say, Martha?
Well...
My lord, that... Oscar? It is... I am Oscar. Oscar...
Murdoch.
Oh, he didn't. Well, go on, then. Yes, so... If it please you, my lord, I would learn the duties of a...
But I am a shield no longer, and spending time in the company of an outlaw.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that you have accomplished much since... And I would sooner serve... Not... It's all right. There is only so much that...
But a squire...
Would that really be so... You were a squire once?
I would not have it any other way. I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. We shall be staying here for the time being, and not...
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes.
I can't do it.
My lord.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange...
With the blue eyes. They've taken so many.
Akashic.
And what of your mistress?
Oh, no. She went to the garage.
Then we'll look for her.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things.
We've tried requesting reinforcement. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to and protect them I shall. Because they, in case you have forgot, but more than that, they are your sisters, so you have a choice.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here. It's the way.
What we have left is our luck.
Not if we don't have to. I I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to the way the survivors speak of them, one would... And perhaps they did. I can't entirely blame the men of the garrison for losing hope.
You're a pikeman, yes?
I've got family and more. And a pack of them glowing...
Leave that to us.
But my family...
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? They came out of nowhere.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme.
It's all right. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be. Now, we should head for more.
I assume you have a plan?
We need to find out...
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Look!
I see them. With me!
Should I bribe?
Save your strength. Over here! Over here! This one! Kill! This one! You're finished! Mortal! Get him! This one! Nice try.
Do you think that...
There are always more.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Philippe here has convinced me.
Hearing that the Dane would look kind... Nah, it's not the most selfless... Now me,
and the people I love.
Handsome.
Now, if you don't...
Lest you wonder, I'm not, but it has solved one.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Philippe will make a good...
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Was wondering what owls from all our friends thank. How is it you always manage?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest?
That's the nation's distilling.
Right.
Clive, now's the time.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua!
Clive! It's Gav! There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed it.
You know how I feel about this. But your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds.
I'm starting. Tyre's right. Your brother is in no condition to travel. That's all I'll say on the matter. It's Mid, Gav, and your uncle we should be thinking. Now.
Seems the hideaway's
Blasted book. Here, you put me in this.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. You remember Ivan's stew? So I thought I'd try making one of these.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen.
I've never been one to play favourites, so...
A fried mortress of sky recipe seemed easy enough to an old... Only...
Ivan said the recipe's in the culinary pilgrimage.
Wow. That kindly old fella who haunts...
Fine. And if he does...
You do that.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try.
It's not who, but I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and my first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore, which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memory.
I think it just might. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. They were in the atrium when I last saw them.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to...
Valis, the young man, did a wonderful job.
That's actually why I'm here.
So the fabled Sanbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste.
Dragon livers. How very Sanbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverent. I believe the specific dragon...
So we know where to look for our liver.
Saint's bonnet, in contemporary parlance. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent. I may add that...
Meaning that...
Best of luck, and...
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, I think Nan might...
It's all right.
Folk are saying she's been selling her, but she'd never do business with... I wanted to ask her about it myself, but she'd never...
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she said.
Of course. I'm Lady Karen.
Not nearly.
You're...
What exact? Not once in...
Just...
Oh.
All I know...
And what? Look. But that woman...
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to...
No.
Of course.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Rutherford. Where would he be in Martha's... I spoke with Lady...
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, along with some other things. And while it sounds like she may...
Oh, well, I knew Nan wasn't... But why would people say she was?
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of...
I'm going to find that trader. He said they were all... So that's where I'm going.
Are you sure that's what?
Oh, but...
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic...
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should...
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. It's not a set of scales.
No.
Well, not...
And just how long hasn't it been?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them.
Just like Miss Mididol.
Miss Mididol?
Because that's the only way to...
Miss Mididol said.
Well, then your work is already half done.
The taking apart was easy enough.
Speak for yourself.
You three need to learn to take... So let's have a look at these parts. All right. Every piece has its own role to play. If even one of them is missing, you already know one of the pieces. This is called the arm.
You're right.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you?
I'll think about it.
Hold things. So wait.
Good thinking. These round parts are called the...
I do. Molly, but these aren't for frying bank. But what if I wanted to weigh...
What are the chains for?
Well spotted. This tiny piece is...
I have.
She puts them in all her...
That's right.
I remember the arm moved.
It's not my fault.
You know what part's supposed to move, so let's put the...
Not a bad idea. So, now that we've taken
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. And then the arms hold the pan.
Very good.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look!
You don't think Sid forgot about it?